Hello, ladies and gents, I am Gabriel the Gamer, and today, oh dear lord, I am back playing some more Doki Literature Club. Now, I said that I would do another Let's Play of this if it got some more views. Well, surprise, surprise, it did. And oddly enough, I got comments saying that this was actually a horror game. Excuse me, but I don't think there is not a way in. How can this be a horror game? How? What's gonna happen? Is freaking Tiki gonna come out of nowhere and kill us all? Is the girl from the Gap gonna drag me to hell? Is freaking Rin Yamaoka gonna come into this and slice and dice everybody into freaking pieces? Actually, that'd be pretty awesome. Can you imagine Rin Yamaoka from Dead by Daylight, the spirit, coming along in here and wrecking the place? That'd be awesome. And it would make sense, because we've got 4 survivors right here. Or, excuse me, I read that wrong. Friends. Anyway. Enough of my rambling. Oh, and also, I feel like I should mention, Knight Artorias has a YouTube channel called The Gamer of Fun. There's his little icon right there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to put it somewhere on the screen. Somewhere. Anyway, I'm just going to go down the list. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's try Sayori! I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Of course. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Gabriel! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Gabriel poem. And it makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Why would I say that? I'm weird by myself. My whole existence is weird. I'm anything but normal. I'm anything but ordinary, like Sayori. I thought that would rhyme better. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Gabriel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Oh, but I'm certainly a criminal. Certainly a cold, heartless bastard, as you guys probably know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, Let's see about that. Or we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Touche. That's clever. That's clever. Okay. Click outside the poem to continue. Alrighty. Sayori. This is a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! Why not? I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. A ball of sunshine. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Speaking of which, it looks like... Is it me? It looks like she's, like, chewing on something. Did you bring gum with you, Sayori? I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next? Well, what did I say before? I'm just gonna go down the list since I don't really have a preference.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass. I want to get stabbed. I want to get shot. I want to get blown to pieces. I want to get burnt, frozen, electrocuted. All of the above.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, wait. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. People can try, but that's about it. Oh. Ooh. Oh. People can try, but that's about... That's good. I like that.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
The hell? I like it.
What? Be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Yeah, I like that last people can try thing. That's very symbolic. It took me a second to realize what I was reading there, but I like that. I like that a lot.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
Well, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you're learning something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if not... Wait. Never mind. I really don't care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay. How about Yuri? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words.
I have that problem so damn often. I like speak before I think, and it just comes out as just bleh. That's what it comes out as.
Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Yuri. Yuri blushes her face in her hands. Her hands are down there. That's her hair. Her face is up there. I don't get this. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It's been... Okay, fine. The poem. We'll qualify that as time, but to us it's a lot shorter. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Clearly. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. She does.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process.
I'd
love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? How ironic. Ghost under the light. The tendrils? I'm pretty sure. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining sheet light, or street light, my bad. Street light to leave, or to have withstood the last of time. Apocalypse? The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Huh. Destiny? I bathe. Calm. Breathe. Wait. Okay, hang on. I bathe. Calm. Breathing in... I'm a mess. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Huh. Tendrils of my hair illuminating beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. Street light. What's the test of time? I'm pretty sure this is like set in some sort of apocalyptic scenario. Like, I don't know. Maybe it... I don't know. Maybe my mind's just being dumb right now. I can't tell. But it's very symbolic, I must say.
I'm sorry, I must have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. Or cursive. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked your poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Sayori?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Gabriel.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Like Rin in the Yamamoka Estate map. That's her home.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more Solomon putting it that way. Did I pronounce that right? Hope I did. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll just have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
And the last one... Huh. I wonder.
Hi, Gabriel. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. My main motto is don't float the mainstream. I drive my dinghy up on shore and I hack away through the forest with my hatchet in one hand and my machete in the other, and I slice a path through. Others of which can follow my footsteps, but then if too many people follow, then that becomes the norm, and then I gotta make another path and whatnot. I'm getting off the rails on my crazy train here.
Anyway, you want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Gabriel. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading too much into this? Reading into this too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing is has a kind of gentle feel to it.
It really does.
I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kinds of styles that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Everybody's saying that. Everybody is like self-doubting themselves, which I end up doing sometimes as well. I don't know. That's just something that my mother tells me a lot. Maybe I'm just talking out of the back of my skull here, but I don't know. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. That used to be a game show. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? Spackle? Huh. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched by the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole... Oh, there's a okay, there's a slide bar. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That sounds like those little like peepholes that you'd find in like prison walls that have been drilled by previous inmates or something. I don't know.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that it had some kind of...
Oh god, my grammar skills are not the best. And looks like my literature skills aren't that good either. Epiphany.
I guess you could say I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. Where have I seen dark puddles of ink before? Oh yeah. The one game on my channel that has done poorly. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Whew! I guess that's everyone. I guess. There's 4 people. 5 if you count me. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Actually, yeah, people can try that stuff. Man, that was a good one. That was a good one from Natsuki.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Gabriel liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some of my suggestions. Some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Gabriel liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Why did the music cut out?
Oh? I didn't realize that you were so intent on trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
What? Okay. That's... That music, though. What is that, like circus music? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Gabriel appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, shots fired!
Huh? Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gabriel started showing.
What the hell? Seriously? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both... Oh my god. What's happening? Everything's gone to shit. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Gabriel, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Gabriel.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep expressive verbs in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Gabriel?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Oh god. Sayori! Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Voice crack! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? When did I get so kind? Yesterday I was a self-centered asshole that judged Sayori on her looks. Now I'm trying to defend her? What's going on here?
Gabriel.
I swear, these two sound the same.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Oh, shit. That was about to get bad.
Stop! Natsuki. Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs have always been the same as they... always been the same as they always were. Big and big and beautiful. Oh boy. I am not okay. Sayori! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. That was fast. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. So this is why Sayori is vice president. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like that I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way. In her own ways, isn't it?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, Candy Bar, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
Well, that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Is it me, or when she does that pose, am I the only one that thinks someone opened a window? A draft like frickin' Hurricane Irma just decided to roll in here and just do this. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Gabriel, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself with newfound determination. I thought this was Doki Doki Literature Club, not frickin' Undertale.
Gabriel, ready to walk home?
Sure. Let's go. Sayori beams at me. Like a ray gun? Actually, no, that'd be a beam gun. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No. I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they're making... I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Gabriel, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
And there's her cuteness showing again. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? Wait, does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty. Right off the bat, massacre. That's what happens every time I play Friday the 13th. Almost no survivors. Rainbow. It's a bow that shoots rain. Okay. Boop. Okay, so that's 3 for each. Fester, like the uncle. Hamana. Swimsuit? Okay. Ooh, grief. Whoa. That was Sayori. That should have been... Why was that Sayori? That should have been Yuri. Am I high? What the hell?
Come on.
Okay. How about... Ooh, covet. The graveyard. How about... Lollipop. Why not? Uncontrollable. Like the man behind the mask. Ribbon. The thing that's in Monica's hair. Disoriented. How I feel playing this game. Uncanny. It's what my face feels like. How about... Friends. It's what I'm trying to make. And what I often have a hard time making. Chocolate. Alright. How about...
My precious.
Alright, that's Sayori. Okay. Holiday. That's what Halloween is. How about... frightening. And, how about... secretive. Like a society. Okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Period. Okay, my bad. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Gabriel.
Yo, Yo, Sayori? I don't say that anymore. Hi, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What purse?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. Like a sheet. That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! Like the hag! Like Lisa Sherwood! And so, that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Good, here's my mean side coming back again. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening to anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Gabriel Tell Gabriel to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't let me get involved in... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Inside me, there's spiders, and if you're talking about a little devil, you'd be talking about Bendy. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come even if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. I eat cupcakes once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. What the hell? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and stumbles onto the desk. That sounds like some sort of, like a flashbang or something, or a firecracker, or a popper, or whatever the hell those things are called.
How? What was...
A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
It's a miracle! It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution! Actually, that one almost worked.
Nah. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. So good. Okay. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
Wow! Wow!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. What?
Oh, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's. Wow! Oh my god.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. I am gonna get a strep throat from doing these voices, dear lord. Except for Yuri and Monica, because at the very least, they're tolerable. It's hard for me, because of my deep voice, it's very difficult for me to make a high-pitched voice, a high-pitched feminine voice. Monica isn't in... Why is she not in the club room?
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, but I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh. You don't think she's a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us
What is that hinting at? What is that hinting at?
That's true. Excuse me?
I swear, I cannot distinguish the difference between Sayori and Natsuki. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh. Monica... Wait, what the... Monica chose the club room over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have at least heard the bell ring, at least.
I wish I could make it like a bell sound effect, but I don't know how to add like MP3 files onto my computer yet, so forgive me.
I must not have heard it. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all. Music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's,
Monica looks at me.
maybe once I get a little better. Then I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gabriel.
Monica's... Whoa, freaking... What happened there? That one post you did just erased everybody off to the other side of the screen. What happened there? There's a big black bar on my screen where I'm assuming they're all scrammed in there. Scrammed? Is that a word? I don't know. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Gabriel! Gabriel!
Sayori comes up to me.
I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So, I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Gabriel to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Gabriel?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. That is true, I've actually heard that before. If you don't enjoy the simple things in life, then you would diminish the crucial moments. That's what a lot of people do nowadays. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Gabriel, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends I have summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once purpose-filled before me, but it was a barren wasteland. Like that.
That is very odd coming from Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Is that cookie still in your mouth?
You meanie.
Once more.
I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary. It's just a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Gabriel. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But, in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Clearly. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls out a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait. I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Again! Another hit!
Yeah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Headshot. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab... Okay, since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Another one of these, okay. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Ow. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice.
Gabriel.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink will have to do.
You don't have to.
I'm fine with looking. I'm fine with...
I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm over her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Oh, I see it. Okay.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the ball against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Suck it up, Buttercup. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
And Gabriel? This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah. You don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Gabriel, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're a really sweetheart.
I don't believe that my heart can be sweet when it's rotten. My insides are rotten. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it's just natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Gabriel? I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So, it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep... She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thoughts like this, It makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bang to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it, right?
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all this stuff.
Nice going, Sayori. Nice going. You give yourself a minor concussion and you leave the stuff? Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Gabriel. Well, Sayori?
That's me. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I share my poem to first? In the next episode. Okay. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have, feel free to give it a thumbs up, possibly share it with a friend if you are so inclined. If you are new to the channel, you may also subscribe and hit the bell beside subscribe as well. You'll be notified of any time I post videos to the channel. And also, thanks again for the 55 views on the Gmod video. That Gmod video, I will definitely be doing more videos like that in the future. So expect more more Gmod videos. And if this video gets high as the if this Doki Doki video gets as high as the previous one, then I will do another part of it. And also, be sure to go subscribe to the Gamer of Fun. The Gamer of Fun is actually Knight Artorias, the guy that also suggested me to play it as well. See, it wasn't just Dancing Bear; it was multiple people that suggested this to me. And yeah, I think that's everything. Anyways, ladies and gents, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.